And we are back. Okay.
Yay.
Samus Pokemon. Okay.
All
Now,
right, what do we got?
I've had
Sa-
I've had a thought, which
mm-hmm.
maybe is inspired by you mentioning Vikavolt. I think Samus would have a bug team.
Huh.
And this is, I know, controversial, but I actually
Is it
do think there's a lot of like Vikavolt, for example, would be,
one
I
of the
think,
best
great.
fucking Pokemon of that gen?
This is the best bug type,
Oh,
objectively.
oh,
That
hands
line,
down.
that line.
If
Yeah.
you give it what is it? I think it's like dark glasses or whatever that increases.
Oh, I don't mean
Um,
competitively. I just mean
I don't know competitively. I just used one in a run and had like, oh damn it,
for
that sucks.
fuck's sake.
And had like a thing on it where like it increased your attack power. I forget what the item is called,
Sure.
but like you can only use that move until you recall it. And I would just use a move that was absolutely. I think it did 500 base damage or something when I calculated it out.
That's wild.
It was silly. It was absolutely silly.
I think Vikavolt's good. I think
Vikavolt,
Caesar is pretty
yeah.
obvious, but
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
it's still good. But that's still like a good option, you know.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
I think even like you could probably give her like a Mega Heracross or something. She'd probably have fun with
Mega
that.
hair. Oh, sure, yeah, uh-huh.
Like not even a Mega necessarily, but if I had to choose a Mega, I'd probably go with that one. Yeah, I guess you
Right,
could do Mega
okay.
Caesar, but you know.
I do love Mega Scizor.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. Getting
Here, I'm gonna.
you. That's smart. Just
Not as smart as I
kidding!
thought.
Wow, okay!
I should have just run farther, is what I should have
You
done. I
should
should
have
have
just
run
gone a
way
little
farther.
further. That sucks.
That sucks.
Well,
That's
while you're
all.
doing that... Hmm?
Hmm? Yeah.
I was gonna read Fenn's answers.
Yeah, please.
So Fenn says, Samus out of armor, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, any of these. Zero Suit blue outfit with a red baseball cap and a fucking dragon. I
Hell yeah.
am so curious how the dragon fits into this. Like riding, like is the dragon on the baseball cap? And also one's a little penguin guy. One and also one of the little penguin guys from like the new game where its head is like a
No, I think
ice
Piplup.
cube.
I think Piplup is.
Oh, Piplup. Piplup also
Fen
good.
mostly knows Gen 1 Pokemon, if I'm correct. So probably fucking dragon is meaning Charizard. Like that's like the concept for Samus having a Charizard.
Right. Like Charizard and whatever selection of cute little Pokemon that are reminiscent of the animals you save in Metroid if you choose to save
Yes,
one.
I really
Well, we
love
did run
this.
into like a Pikachu-esque thing. So I think Pikachu? What the fuck's that one's name? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Which
It's one of the Pikachu variants where it's like Parisian Parichu?
Pachirisu?
Thank you, Pachirisu.
The best Pikachu variant?
I'm sorry I didn't remember your favorite Pikachu variant.
I don't even know if that is anymore because I really like Tommy.
I just like Mimikyu. I think Mimikyu's fun.
Mimikyu I don't think counts as a Pikachu variant. That's my hot take.
It... What? Okay. Sure.
Mimikyu isn't a Pikachu variant. Mimikyu is a perfectly good Pokemon of its own right.
But it pretends to be a Pikachu.
No, that's not what a Pikachu variant. Anyway, a Pikachu variant is an electric type. That's
Yes,
just
Charizard is a fucking dragon. You're
yeah,
right.
Charizard is a fucking dragon.
Lance agrees.
As does the game when it introduced Megas.
Oh, that's true. They made Mega Charizard a dragon, didn't
Well,
they?
one of the Mega
Wow.
Charizards. Remember, he got two because he's special.
Right, you gotta get two because he's special.
But I do
Charizard
think...
and Mewtwo.
Yes, exactly.
Not any of the other ones, right?
No, not any of the other ones. Only those two. Not
Only
favoritism,
those
though.
two. Not Blastoise or Venusaur.
No, I know.
Just Charizard.
Extremely hilarious.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was that, hang on. Let me kill this guy real quick.
Just real quick. You
Let me
just do that real quick.
Let me just beat this guy. Hang on, can you please focus on the right things? For once, I'm begging you.
Me at me. Now remember. Oh boy. Oh Jesus Christ.
Here, I don't think he can hit me here.
I sure hope so. Okay, cool.
But yeah, I love that the level makes you run back to the shallow end of the pool. Yeah, I know. I know. It's so funny. She really can't deal with water, huh? Anyway, neither can he
No.
apparently.
Wow, fully. You just
Um,
gotta run away from them, I guess.
I guess, yeah, I guess that's the way you deal with them. What was I saying? I was saying something about... Oh! Samus out of suit to me uses fighting types. In suit, bug types, out of suit, fighting types.
What is your opinion on Zero Suit Samus and Lucario?
Sure, that's just like good. That's just a good choice. It's a little too Cynthia, but it's still good. She
Cynthia
sings just
use
like
a
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Lucario?
So true. Sorry?
Does Cynthia use a Lucario?
Yeah, she does. It's in her team.
I don't remember which
Pretty
one
sure.
Cynthia is.
Am I
remember
forgetting
that.
this?
Samus and Lucario sparring buddies. You fucking know that Samus fights her own Pokemon.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's the only way to become strong enough to fight.
Very dodgeball dodge energy. Holy shit! It can
Jesus.
do it to you. You're not the only one who can do that.
I wanna hang on.
Okay.
Let me just do this.
I'm so scared. Okay. Oh well, it worked. Good job. You did it.
How is that better than just? How is that more effective than trying to kill them? I think that another of Samus's Pokemon is Mienfoo, who I don't think people think about very often.
Sure. No, I had to like think about that for a second.
But that's definitely in her like roster. But Lucario as a Samus pick is so funny, and they just fight. They simply just fight.
What about Mewtwo?
Samus
Now,
rescued a Mewtwo
consider.
once. For sure.
Like, I just think the stoic vibe of Mewtwo and Samus, sparring and meditating together is
nice.
Is a vibe.
But I don't think Mewtwo meditates. That's not.
Really?
I mean, he's extremely filled with rage.
Not in the later ones, but okay.
What later ones?
He comes back in other movies, doesn't he?
Does he?
I'm pretty sure he comes back.
Mewtwo and Mewtwo Strikes Back?
He's in like a couple of them. I think he's in one with Latios and Latias, and they're captured in like a thing in orbs. Anyways, cutscene.
Cutscene time. Maybe Adam's gonna tell me I can use another of my abilities.
Samus, you should use your giant fucking missiles.
Oh
your
my
really
god,
good
you're
ones.
so right. I'm a stupid woman, so I didn't think of that.
Oh no.
The creature's corpse showed signs of what looked like Metroid predation, making my mind race. Metroids? Here?
It's more likely than you think.
Metroids can't tolerate cold temperatures. They couldn't survive in this environment.
Wow, it's almost like
Besides,
it wasn't
they're
cold
extinct.
here before.
The baby was the last of its kind.
Okay.
Remember, we killed all
No
the
further
Metroids.
thoughts. Yeah, we killed all the Metroids and we can prove it. Don't ask us how.
Uh-huh. Hang on, there's gonna be something back here. I think it's an impassable door. Cool. Never try to find secrets.
Level design. Yeah, no,
Never try
don't
to
do
find
it.
secrets in video games.
Yeah, that's just what I'm learning.
The baby. The baby.
The baby?
I want to see the baby Metroid. Yeah, she did say some things in a strange manner.
Are you playing
fuck
any
this
other
guy.
interesting games? Oh my god.
By the way, I have figured out what this guy is named.
Okay, yeah.
That's Samurok. As in
Oh
Sam
yeah,
Rock,
oh
but it's
yeah.
rock.
Yeah, I see it. Wow. You are, speaking of getting rocked.
I literally can't like, I don't have enough room to fight him.
Yeah, no, I think you need to just advance. Wow. Do you have to shoot? Oh, I see.
I'm gonna have to shoot through that.
You have to shoot the fans.
No, I don't want to fight him.
Ow. Ow. I really feel like you should be stronger, like,
I
at
also
this
feel
point.
this way.
Right? Like, I feel like you should have gotten strength power-ups to make them take fewer hits.
I also am feeling this way.
I bet Metroid Dread does that.
Probably. I might die here.
Yeah, you might. Did you just save, though?
I did just save.
Okay,
Let me
thank God.
hang on.
Doors. Their ultimate weakness.
Oh fuck, that's gonna reset all
Oh, no!
Yeah, fuck it.
That sucks.
Either we win or we die. You know what I mean?
That's so true. Oh? That slows time?
Did something slow time?
It looked like it was running towards you slower when you looked through your viewport.
Why would it auto turn to him? I don't want to deal with him.
But you have to. You must pay attention. It's like a cat. Pay attention to me.
Uh-huh.
Pay attention
Look,
to
we
me.
made this monster. You fought it 3 times. It was never fun. So you have to fight him again.
Wow, it destroyed that bug.
That was cool.
Wow. Hey, so how's combat going in this game?
Bad.
Are you
It's
enjoying it?
unfun and poorly designed.
No. Okay, I think you got it. Whew, okay.
I was very close on the first attempt there.
Yeah, I think you almost had it.
I'm convinced this guy has about 2 more health bars, so, you know? Like, I've done... Like, I think I've only hit, like, a third of his health. I'm convinced of
Oh
this.
my god.
I don't think that's true, but I'm convinced of it, you know?
It's what he... Oh,
Okay,
shit.
that was cool. I really like when the game decides you will get hit twice for this.
Alright. Wow. Killed by
Cool.
bug.
Cool. I like when games feel fair.
Death by bug.
I just
Continue?
I just think fighting him in this, it's not like a fun challenge, you know?
No, I can see. Which I... hey, remember what, we're doing here? That's...
No, I'm
That's
just
kind of the
pointing out why
point.
the game is bad and it's not my fault.
Right, that's fair.
I'm
I mean, I
just-
was...
Hmm?
I was just gonna say I was doing that with Zelda all the time, so I completely understand.
I would also love if she would aim correctly. So cool.
Yeah.
But I suppose she can't since Adam's not here. I know I'm going really hard on the, like, that part of the game is very insulting, but it is very insulting.
It is very insulting. It's like there is no narrative reason this has to exist.
And it's also, like, not always framed as, Samus, I'm authorizing use of your Various suit. It was, Samus, you should use your Various suit.
Right, uh-huh.
Like, why would I not think to use my Various suit? I'm Samus.
Yeah. Boy. Oh boy. Oh, thank God. Bad game physics. Plus.
Thank you, video game, for being bad. Sometimes when you're bad, it is bad. Sometimes when you're bad, it is good for me.
Oh,
I
didn't realize
don't
you
know
could
how to
shoot it
avoid
when
that
it's
attack.
down.
It seems kind of impossible to me.
Yeah, it does seem really.
I've tried
annoying.
rolling. I've tried jumping. Neither have
like
worked.
you have a dodge button, right?
What?
You have a dodge button.
No, to be clear, the dodge button is just you move really quick before getting hit.
Oh.
There's no dedicated dodge button. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I died.
Yeah.
So that dodge button, just to be clear, that is just you move really quick and so it auto dodges you? That isn't like a dedicated dodge.
It's not like an iframe dodge.
That's why I keep doing it accidentally constantly, because I'm just moving out of the way. And the game's like, nice dodge. And I'm like, thanks, I moved. To avoid getting hit.
Huh. Do you really have to fight this thing?
Oh, okay, yes I do. Because I cannot destroy these things. Oh, yes
Why
I
not?
can. Okay, now can I... Why is he not fighting me right now? That's what I want to know.
He was like, you deserve a break.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Nothing here.
Oh, break time's over.
Yeah, break time is over. There's literally nothing in there. I do have to fucking fight him. Ah! I hate this fucking video game.
Huh.
I have no idea if I'm hitting him half the times.
I mean, yeah, no, it bounces off of him a lot.
I
of
also,
times.
like, can't move the camera. Just
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. A long hallway with no camera movement and an enemy that runs in a straight line. Though you did figure out that when it goes down, you can like jump on it.
But it didn't. I don't think it hurt it.
Really?
It's unclear to me whether it hurt it or not.
Might be worth it. Just do it anyways, though.
If I
Not
can
that
get
it
it to
goes
go down, I will
very
do it
often.
for sure.
Yeah.
But the also when it
boy.
goes down is random.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. 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 Awesome. Loving it.
Loving it.
Loving it.
Oh.
Loving it.
Wow. This thing just disappears and reappears.
Yeah. I personally love not. I like when it hits me into a corner, so I get hit 3 times, which does all of my health bar. I really think that that's like good enemy design. Again, this is already a bad enemy design and has put it in the absolute most terrible possible arena to fight it in. I know I'm complaining a lot, but I think I'm allowed.
I mean, that's the game. That I mean, that is also what we're doing, right? We're playing the worst ones.
Oh, we are. Listen, I'm experiencing your pain, Kurt.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was never in pain. I never complained once. I don't know what you're saying.
That's so true. You took it like you were just like saintly about it,
Yeah, I never complained ever, for sure.
Yeah, you never.
I don't
complained
actually.
ever.
I don't remember. I probably complained a billion times during Zelda. I don't know about the other games.
I don't think you complained during Zelda as much as the other games, to be honest with you.
Really?
Well, because Zelda, you kept being like, just tough. Just gotta get stronger. Just gotta get better.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I probably was like that because I think because knowing, going in knowing that it was hard, I was like, I'm just gonna be dying a lot, and like I kind of just accept that. I think Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect wasn't that hard though.
Mass Effect you
Kinda
got
bad.
annoyed by a lot though.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably. Yeah.
Oh,
Probably not for
okay,
combat reasons
cool,
though.
Cool.
What were the other games? It was Fable. Was Fable annoying? Probably, right?
I don't think Fable was like explicitly annoying in the same way.
It didn't really have much
Get
combat.
caught. No, fuck!
Nope. 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 Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh Jesus.
That was it getting caught. That was my one shot, probably. That was my best shot, I think.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Oh.
Nope, fuck. Shit.
I don't know what you were doing there.
I thought I didn't see the ice coming. It is really hard
okay.
to get out of it once you start. I'm not actually convinced you actually can't stop it once you start.
Oh.
How do you get good at a game that shouldn't be 3D? Great question.
Yeah. Also, Zelda is like, you could get better at it. The controls are finite and definite. This is like, how do you get good at games that shouldn't be 3D? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why I like 2D games, is just like the axis of freedom is lower and so burning.
Well, it's like built to, you know, like there's, not to be like there isn't level design in 3D games, but kind of isn't. Like, not in the same way, you know?
Right, you kind of just bank a building in a 3D game versus you gotta think about how things connect in 2D.
Right. Not that you don't have to think about, like, well, hey, how far can my player jump in a 3D platformer, for example?
It's just like an extra level of like thinking through level design that you have to do that I think makes you think about it more in 2D.
Well, I feel like in 2D you're often making more defined experiences.
Right.
To a degree. Not always, obviously.
Because
Boss
it has
fights
to
are still
feel
boss fights.
unique. Or it doesn't have to, but... I was just saying, like, the good 2D games feel unique. Like, I feel like
the opposite is what I'm saying.
really, like, you don't think like Dead Cells and Celeste feel unique and like good because of that?
No, I think they feel meticulously put together in a way that 3D games often don't to me. I'm not hurt enough to heal. Like, to me, Celeste is good not because of, like, it's unique. It's good because it's an incredible, just, like, platformer. Like, the makers of that game are extremely aware of how to make a good 2D platformer.
I do think there's like an aspect of like the the movement controls in 2D is very like you're saying, it's meticulous, but I think there's like, I remember the good ones because they do feel different, but there's like there are ways to build 2D level design based on how your movement feels. Like, I think, what am I thinking? I think, for example, I haven't played this game fully through, but Blasphemous is very slow compared to like Celeste, for example. There's great 3D level design. It is not this weird narrow camera view down a tunnel with enemies and you can't see half the time. Like, Donkey Kong 64 has better field of view than this. Oof, yeah, Donkey Kong 64. Speaking of
Worst games,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong 64. I don't know. I feel like people they're definitely Donkey Kong 64 defenders.
Isn't the whole thing of Donkey Kong 64 that people, like, defended it ironically and then started defending it for real? Also, I don't know. Is Donkey Kong... I've never played Donkey Kong 64. I don't know if it's good or not.
I never beat it. It was so hard. Like, as a child, it was... Yeah, it was... I was not very...
Like,
I
that
was
didn't
not
seem
good
like
enough
it
to
hurt
beat that
him.
game. Yeah, it didn't seem like it hurt him. You're right. Oh my god. Please don't die.
After that, this is nothing.
Okay, good. I like Donkey Kong 64, but also I was a kid and it ruled. I am impressed that you completed it. I never got past a certain point. Like, I remember just being, like, confused about where to go. Which is very much not a thing in new video games where they tell you where to go.
I get confused about where to go in video games all the time.
Okay,
Constantly.
that's fair.
All of this, of course, doesn't hold a candle to the best 3D game of all time. Shadow the
Which
Hedgehog.
is... Okay.
Yeah, best 3D game of all time.
Is it? I only ever, like, rented it from Blockbusters for, like, 3 days and never got that far.
It was my favorite game as a child. I was obsessed with that game. I loved it. I 100%
That makes sense.
completed it. It's probably the
I mean,
first
I
game
fucking love
I 100%
Sonic
completed.
Adventure 2.
Sure,
Great-
it's
great
not
game.
it's not as good as Sonic Adventure 2. It's not good like Sonic Adventure 2 is. It's bad.
Right.
Just to be
Right,
clear.
but it's good because it's bad.
It's good because I was obsessed with Shadow the Hedgehog as a child.
Of course you. And there was a versus mode, and the N64 had 4 controllers, so I could actually play like NES and SNES. I do remember the versus mode. Yeah, I have memories with the versus mode. Yeah, I don't know if I like the versus mode. It was very chaotic. You know what game? I feel like, okay, now this is a poll.
Give
Did
us
anyone
the
else
take.
ever play the James Bond 64 Nintendo 64 game?
That's like GoldenEye?
No, I think so. Yes.
That's that's
Um,
generally considered to be one of the best like shooters of
Really?
that era.
Like, I can see why. It was my
People
my
love
dad
that
was-
game, Claire. That's not a deep
Okay.
cut.
All right. Okay.
You're,
all right.
you're among
Sorry,
many,
I'm barking up the wrong tree.
I never
Yeah.
played it, but
I
don't.
it was not my video game. It was the one video game my father owned, and and it was like, this is my video game. Like it was in my collection. I'm pretty sure I have
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
my collection now. But like, it was always like, he'd joke like, yeah, you have all your games. This one's mine, because he never really played games except for like
Yeah.
that one game. Because he
Swear
liked
to
James
God,
Bond.
if I fucking die in here, I'm going to lose my mind.
One of the most iconic games of that era. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
it is. I'm genuinely considering letting one weak enemy hit me so that I can heal.
Oh, that's so risky.
Is it? How risky
Yes.
is it, though, Claire?
Because if you get hit again, you're done. Okay, now heal. Okay.
That was not risky at all.
I
That was-
stand by that it was risky.
No, that was
It
a
wasn't-
genius maneuver.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it was good.
That was advanced.
Banjo-Kazooie, also pretty fucking good.
I missed out on a lot of the N64 era because I did not start playing console games until the GameCube.
Wow. Yeah.
I had like
Yeah.
a Game Boy, but I did not play. I did not play N64 games much. I played
Actually,
Mario
you want to
Kart
talk about
64
the worst?
at daycare, but that was about it.
We also had Mario Kart 64 at daycare.
That's the thing to have at a daycare, though.
That fully is.
And
yeah,
for what it's
uh-huh.
worth, in the resource center that I now manage for students, you know what one of
You
the
have
most
Mario
often played
Kart.
games is? Mario Kart
8.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
The more we
of
change,
course.
the more we stay the same.
I had a very limited library of N64 games, no Banjo. Did you have Quest 64? That's my question.
What the fuck is Quest 64?
The fucking hardest N64 video game ever. As a child, I don't think I ever made it past the, like, goddamn tutorial.
Mario Tennis, Mickey Mouse. That's no Quest 64.
No Quest
that
64.
that sounds brutal. Now I
Damn.
want to pull that up and see how, like, what makes it so hard.
That might be like, I feel, okay, so I did end up, like, looking it up as an adult and being like, was this game actually hard, or was I just bad at games? And apparently, yes, it is, like, like, it doesn't explain the mechanics at all.
Ideal.
Yeah, the random encounters, like, you purely cannot win the random encounters um, at a certain degree. So like the beginning of the game is pure RNG on whether you make it to the first town. Um,
That's good game design right there.
it's so funny. It's actually ridiculous. I feel like I need to pull up. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but like I remember feeling
Sorry, while you talk
very
about that,
vindicated.
I
Uh-huh.
need to tell Fen I had Mario Tennis for the Game Boy, and I fucking loved that game. That game was great. That game was fantastic.
Damn. All right. Reception of Quest 64 from Wikipedia. Quest 64 received mixed reviews upon release, with game rankings giving it a score of 54, though praised for its high-quality graphics. Look up the graphics when you're done.
Oh yeah.
Admittedly, they are pretty good for N64 era. IGN wrote, Quest proves beyond a doubt that compelling RPG graphics are possible on a cart, and inventive spell system. It did have an inventive spell system. Wish it explained it. Reviewers criticized it for lacking depth on all fronts, gameplay, storyline, and exploration. GameSpot wrote, N64's individual puzzles and challenges are similarly straightforward. Go to town number 1, converse with townspeople, discover that there's a villain scaring everyone and making it impossible to get through forest number 1 to town number 2. To boot, he's stolen unique elemental magic item number 1 from Lord number 1. The general conclusion was the game was competent enough to charm gamers who had never played an RPG before. Oh, wow.
I'm getting sucked through a tube right now.
But too simplistic and trite to interest anyone else.
Interesting. Fen, yeah, I love Mario Tennis. That Quest 64, fascinating stuff. No, Mario Tennis. As a child, I was like, this is the best game ever. I get to be good at this game and tennis, and then Mario likes me, and that's cool. I was playing the Super Circuit, so you get to be like, make like a human character. Claire, have I lost you?
No, sorry, I'm reading more about Quest 64.
That's fair.
I've gone down a rabbit hole about Quest 64. Apparently, it's extremely mixed. I was on the I hated it side. People apparently really liked it.
Hard game, good. Harder game, better.
Yeah. The thing is, like, it is also like a JRPG and
Sure.
doesn't explain its mechanics. So, like, it did not have the localization that, like, for example, Mario did. And
How
even
did
Mario.
you have this game?
I don't know. I probably saw it and was like, ooh, magic user on the front. I like fantasy things. Maybe I didn't even choose it. I was young enough that, like, I bet my parents just, like, were like, ah, yes, this is a video game that my child will enjoy.
It has 64 in it. That means it's good for my kid.
They all had 64 in them.
There were games that did not have 64 in the title.
I think we should put the video game console in the title again. We should have Mario Kart Switch.
Do you know what's happened now, though? Because
They
there's
just
so many...
name it The Thing with no subtitle.
Yes, and also because there's so many franchises
God.
now, you just have to end up putting it in brackets. Like, everyone calls
2024.
Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man PS4, despite the fact that it's just called Spider-Man. Because there's so many fucking Spider-Man games that unless you called it that, you wouldn't know, you know? I have to do missiles to kill both of these guys, by the way. This is gonna be hell.
Jeez. Oh my god. That was good. That was a good dodge. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck you! Oh god, now they're both missile needing moded again.
Oh, Jesus. Just go. There's a door. You can go through it.
Wait, there's a door? Shit, there's a
You can
door!
just go through the door.
I can go through the door!
Just go through
Fuck,
the door.
fuck, fuck! Go through the door. Claire, thank you for noticing that. I just assumed it would block
You're
me out.
welcome. Yeah.
You know.
It seemed like you were in it rough. So
Yeah, I was
hopefully
rough.
this is a save.
I'm never gonna get to save again, Claire.
There's a save around the corner, right? Did I see
Theoretically.
that right?
What? What the fuck do you mean speed booster?
Oh my god.
What the fuck do you mean speed booster?
Oh boy.
Is there a hole somewhere that I can get into? Is there a thing that I could do as a ball, please? Uh-oh.
Most efficient way through here should
Oh
be
boy.
delivering shoulder impacts with your speed booster.
Thanks, Adam.
So I'm authorizing its use.
Adam. Wow, thanks, Adam. You're authorizing its use. Wow. Extremely fast. Sonic speed. Samus speed.
These feel like really good movement options that I wish I'd had earlier.
Oh, okay.
For being super speed, this feels very slow.
I don't know. You're moving really fucking fast.
But it feels slow, is what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. Like I feel like the stride length it just doesn't match with how far you were going.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's so much more there.
What do you mean? Like where I was?
Was there not more to that room?
Oh, there totally was. Oh, okay. Hang on. I gotta get some speed.
You gotta go Rhino mode again.
It takes a while. I gotta say,
Yeah.
it takes a while.
Yeah. Pew. Oh, were you here before? No, you were not here before. Right?
I was here before.
You were here before. Hmm.
I think
Oh, but you have to go back.
I do.
Is there a save around the corner? Right? Is that N the save?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's see if I can get back there.
Hopefully. What do you think N stands for?
And whatever the name of N in Pokemon is.
N? Is his name not N?
Oh, he has a longer name, Claire. Hang on.
Is it
I'm gonna
Newton?
call it for the night, and I'm gonna tell you what N's name is.
Okay.
You're
N
not.
Pokemon name.
You're not going to believe me, I think.
You're right. I don't because I've now read it. I've now read it. That's a silly name.
So, for context, there's a character in Pokemon named N. The reason he is named N is because his full name is Natural
Sucks.
Harmonia Gropius. Now, it is important to remember that N was raised by a
cult.
A cult, which makes this make more sense. He was raised explicitly by a cult to become the King of America. Sorry, Unova.
Yes.
And his dad was an abusive piece of shit who convinced him that all Pokemon were suffering and all traders were abusive by
He did.
giving him abused Pokemon and telling him that's everything. He did change his name. It's N.
Yeah, that's
Now
what he
his
did,
name's
yeah.
N. That's what his.
It's not Gropius. Nobody's calling him Gropius anymore.
Yeah, so he's now just N. Everyone just refers to him as N.
Can you imagine if he had become the ruler and then there was just King Gropius?
The other thing is that it's his last name, which does that mean that Getsus's full name is Getsus Gropius?
Sorry, he does what? Gets us Gropius? I hate this.
Metroid Getsus Gropius.
Oh.
Getsis Gropius is actually an alternative name for Adam Malkovich.
Oh no!
Alright, I'm gonna. It's too late.
Oh boy.
For any of us. It is too late for any of us. We're all.
It's too late for any of us. We're done.
We're all doomed. Thanks everyone. And we are gonna be off for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For a variety of reasons. Our February is just all over the place for both of us. So, in March.
March 7th.
On March 7th. So in almost in a while, we will be figuring out whatever the fuck is about to happen next in this fucking game.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a month, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck were we doing?"
I will remember that we just got our speed boost for sure. I won't be like, why are the fucking things on her back lighting up?
Will you remember Getsis Gropius though?
I hope no one remembers Getsis Gropius. Good night, and
Good night.
see everyone in March. And thank you. I'm excited to learn the controls. I'll have batteries by then for sure.
Yeah, Brewell batteries.
I will still be using candles though. Good night.
Good night.